Hi, everyone. This is Amy Barron Smolinski, Executive Director of Mom to Mom Global and Breastfeeding in Combat Boots. I am very excited today to be coming to you from the offices of our partner and sponsor, Barber DME. That is Military Mommies, for those of you who are following along on social media. And today we have a really big, exciting thing that we're doing. The first time ever, we are going to try video in our blogs. So today will be the first of a two-part video series that we're doing with Barber DME, because in addition to being a wonderful sponsor and supporter of our organizations and of breastfeeding military families, they are also a veteran-owned company, and they are a big employer of both veterans and military spouses. And we feel like that's kind of important for our families, for those of you who are watching along out there. So today will be the first part, and then in a few months we'll do a second interview where we'll talk to military spouses. And I have with me Tony Lang.
How you doing, Amy?
Hey.
Good to see
Thank you so much for being here. I want to introduce today, this is Chris Thornton. Chris
Hello.
works here for Barber. So Tony, I just want to talk a little bit about, how you came to Barber and what is it like here to work as a veteran for this company?
Well, how I came to Barber, Mr. Barber, Tim, him and I have known each other for more than 30 years. We were stationed together in England back in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
And as for working for Barber DME, it's kind of like giving back to the community, to the veteran community, working for a company owned by a veteran. It really is just exciting to be able to help, veterans, either their spouses or other military moms, for what I do, and it's kind of like giving back to the community. It really is.
How do you feel that your military experience serves your current civilian career? I mean, it sounds like you've really got a good system in place.
Yeah, a lot of the things I do, being in the position I'm at here, allows me to get a focus that is unprecedented for graphic design. Part of what I do is, as far as marketing and everything, advertising, all the little details that I do, I can have an insider mindset to how military folks would react to some of the things that are put out. Instead of somebody that just went to school, learned graphic design,
Exactly.
and then is trying to fit into the military mindset, I don't have to worry about that because I still have active members, and plus I was a member,
And that's what we say. That's what Felicia says all the time.
Yes.
That, it's got to come from the community if it's for the community.
Absolutely, absolutely. So
And how do you feel that your military experience in your military career serves your current career as a civilian?
Just the knowledge of people. One, my job in the military dealt with dealing with people on a basis, figuring out how to do their job and helping them do it more efficiently and more effectively. So a bit of program management in there, a lot of efficiency management, how to do things much more organized in a more process flow way. That experience, I did that for 20 years. So that experience I bring to Barber DME and helping us develop our processes and also helping us be organized in whatever we tackle.
Great. And lastly, what advice do you have for people who are transitioning out of the military or who are veterans who are kind of in that post-military job search? Because we hear a lot about how difficult that transition can be. And
oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
The biggest thing is information, to where there's plenty of things out there. There's tons of programs to help them transition, whether it's school, whether it's some type of money situation, whether they need to do something with their family, or, as we know now, more and more people are coming home disabled. Mm-hmm. There are tons of programs out there. However, it's the fact of getting that from mouth to ear that you need. I was trying to get disability by myself with paperwork for almost 5 years. I went to the DAV and got it done in 9 months.
Wow. And what advice do you have for people who are transitioning out of the military, or maybe people who are veterans currently who might be struggling with career transitions?
First, if you're struggling, just keep hanging in there. Something's going to come your way. But also for those that have already retired and those that are coming out, just look for something you enjoy. That's one of the reasons I'm still here at Barber DME. Is that I enjoy what I do, and at that point, it's not work.
Yeah.
I come a long way to get to work. I drive 50 miles one way.
Oh my gosh.
Every day to get here. But I'm here. I'm usually the first one here and the last one to leave. But that's because of traffic. Mostly because of traffic. So I would say find something that you like. Initially, find something that's going to pay your bills.
Right.
And then make a point to look for a job you like, something that you enjoy doing. And no matter the circumstances, you still enjoy doing it. And that's just find fulfillment. We did 20 plus years or 4+ years, whatever, in the military. And you did something for country and your family. Do something for yourself.
That's great advice. So I have with me today Ruth Pearson. And Ruth is counsel here for Barbara DME. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my
Appreciate your
pleasure.
time.
Thank you.
And Ruth, we just want to talk a little bit about from Barbara's perspective. We've heard from some employees about what it's like to be a veteran and work here. But from the perspective of the employer, what makes Barbara a veteran-friendly company?
Well, two things. One, we are classified with the government as a veteran-owned small business, which allows us to do a lot of business with the government, contracts that require that classification. Mr. Barber, who is the owner, is a 11-year active duty with the Air Force. He served with that. And then a lot of our employees then that he seeks out are also veterans. So that the clientele that we work with on the bases, the employees that we have, they then understand a lot of the challenges that are facing the families with a lot of the moves and deployments. They understand a lot of the family interactions that are a little different. And so then when we are going out and speaking to, the families and the military mommies, it's coming from a standpoint of really understanding, their specific and unique needs.
And how do you find, as an employer, that having veterans as employees helps your company to meet its goals? So why should companies invest in veterans?
Well, they should invest in veterans
Right.
basically
Because it's the right thing to
yes,
do.
it's the right thing to
But
do
from a
because
business
they're out there
perspective.
and serving just because of just the hard work and dedication, and they're very goal-oriented, very service-oriented. So those are things that are a benefit both to us as a business and then as employees just reaching our goals. That's a great quality that we both look for and then that we try and emulate when we're working with our families, because there's a sense of compassion, a sense of honor, a sense of respect. And we try and put that forth not only to the customers, but also to our employees as well. We want them to know that this is a family and that we also care about them. And then we want them to push that forward and show that forward when they're working with our customers and clients.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, it seems like a very successful model.
Thank you.
And we really are so appreciative. And thank you so much for taking the time today to talk with us about this.
Thank you.